First of all, thank you for coming today. Can you just tell me your name, where you're from, and just a little bit about yourself?
My name is Shynirra Thomas. I'm from Syracuse, New York. I'm 32. I got 3 kids. I got an 11-year-old daughter, 7-year-old son, and a 2-year-old son.
What's life kind of all about for you?
Right now it's a little hard, but I'm managing, I guess.
Tell me, what high school did you go to?
I went to Corcoran.
Okay.
I didn't graduate because I was being a hard kid. But I did take my GED, but I got to take 2 parts over to finally get it. But yeah.
How have you changed since high school?
I got fatter.
I think that's all of us since high school.
No, but I matured a lot after I had my daughter. Because before I had my daughter, I really didn't care.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I didn't care to go to school. I wanted to be in the streets with my friends, smoking.
What when you had your daughter, what did you feel change? Like what did you, when you say you changed, like what were the noticeable things for you?
Regretting not graduating school. That's a big thing that I want for my daughter to do, because I didn't. But it's never too late. I'm still trying. I should have stayed a kid as long as I could. I felt like I was grown. Now that I am grown, I wish I would have stayed a kid and did kid things, but I wanted to be grown.
When do you feel like you went from being a kid to not being a kid, and why?
Well, my mom did a lot of prison time, so me and my older siblings had to cover for her. We did a pretty good job, but it did mature us faster than we needed to.
So have you lived in Syracuse your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
What's Syracuse like for you?
Right now, I feel like it's like a dark cloud over us. But after I lost my brother, but before that, I was just going with the flow. Whatever Syracuse bring, I'm just here in Syracuse.
What are you interested in? Like, what are you like passionate about? What are the things that you enjoy?
I want to get my GED so I could go to college for interior decorations. I like decorating houses. I like changing the scenery of houses. Like, say if I move in and I don't like the countertops, I'll go get something and change it. I like making people happy. I used to do nails, but I stopped doing it because I got pregnant and the smell was just too strong for me. I never really got back into it. I lost interest in that, but that's something that I want to do.
So we met 2 days ago, 3 days ago, right?
I want to say 4, yeah.
4 days ago. So, can we talk a little bit about the circumstances under which we met and kind of what was going on and why?
Mm-hmm. So on June 24th, I lost my brother at Onondaga Park to gun violence. And it was a lot of stuff happening, being said, and just disrespectful stuff being said on the internet from one of the guys that killed my brother's friend. And he just was belligerently doing it. And I got sent the video, and it made me angry. I mean, I feel like anybody in my footsteps would be angry, and I wouldn't be mad at them because why would you be violating the dad? And when I seen the video, I was angry, and I just felt like I couldn't get to him, so I wanted somebody close to him. And I wanted him to see, like, why I'm hurting, why you doing that to my family, and you don't got nothing to do with it. So it made me angry, and I had put my hands on his mother. And it kind of, after the altercation, it kind of brought us together because, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know that his mother didn't know what he was doing on the internet. And his uncle reached out to my sister. And at first, I just was like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to make it right because I still was in that moment of anger. And once I talked to my mom about it, she just like, baby, do it. And I reached out to him. And I'm thankful that he reached out to my sister because we wouldn't be here today talking about it. We could be beefing with each other right now. Or he could have put me in jail or anything. Like, and being the man that he is, I respect that because a lot of people ain't doing that for us. They'd have just let us fight it out, go war for war.
So you're saying that there was an individual who went on Instagram or Facebook and said things about someone that was close to you whose life was taken? Mm-hmm. And who was that person?
The boy that killed my brother friend.
Okay. And again, anything you don't want to talk about, we'll move past or take a moment. What was said on the video? Can you tell me what you saw when that video was sent to you?
Well, he dropped a diss song first before the video that I seen. I really didn't hear the lyrics or nothing like that, but just the picture for the profile of the song is just disrespectful. So the other video he sent, he just like got the camera up like this and got the person who do drugs in the background like we smoking smoots to the face. And I'm just like, what? Like, I just really couldn't believe that because even when other people died, my brothers never disrespected him like that. Well, from my understanding, I never heard no diss song or anything like that from them. Yeah, they might say like they from somewhere and they do this and they do that, but I ain't hear them like disrespect them or like have a person like that saying that about their dead friend or something like that. It just made me angry.
So to bring this back, so you lost your brother to gun violence. I heard you speaking to Rashawn about that. And then when we were in the PH and you were saying the things you were saying to the young men, I thought that was pretty powerful as well, which is why I wanted to have you on the podcast, because just hearing you, I can tell like you just had things you wanted to say.
Yeah, because I got sons. And one day they got to grow up to be teenagers and men. I don't want them to ever feel like they got to walk around with a gun to protect themselves. It's not fair. We already did it with my age group. We already did it. And we just teaching these young black men that that's okay. And it's not okay. I want my sons to be men, gentlemen, love their women, love their kids, and grow up and live a long life. I don't want to lose my sons to gun violence. My mom already had to lose my brother. one to gun violence, one to jail. So it's just like, I don't want that for my kids.
When you say violating the dead, you're talking about like the trends of people going online or saying things about people who have lost their lives. Mm-hmm. Is that a new trend? Is that something that's happening more?
It's been out. It didn't even stem from Syracuse. Like you said, it come from Chicago, big cities like that with big people that really kill people for real and really did be disrespectful. We learning all that from them. Just following the trend, literally.
Do you think some of the young kids out there have an idea or a true understanding of what they're doing when they do that?
No, because most of these kids be on drugs. And they following after somebody that they seen do it.
Can you tell me, what would you want, like some of the things you were saying to the guys in the Pioneer homes, what are some of the things that you'd want to put to the world out there that, not that they just need to hear, but that you would want the world to hear?
I feel like these parents gotta do a little better, especially this day and age where kids don't care. Like, I feel like they need to, some of these people, we need more programs for these young black men. Football, basketball, soccer, anything that they could do. My mom always had my brothers in sports. Always, all of them. So I feel like it's a lot of older OGs out here that could mentor these people. Y'all been through all of this already for them. So I feel like if we all come together, it'll be magical. Nobody ever seeing that. They want us to be beefing with each other, killing each other. They already locking us up for years. Like, don't get me wrong, some people do need to be locked up and taught a lesson. And I ain't saying nobody don't deserve a second chance either. Like, yeah, I just really feel like these parents, especially the men of little men, like of these little boys that's turning into men, need to be in their lives more. We don't have that.
Do you
I didn't have that. My dad was in and out of my life. You never taught me how a man should love me. Like, he didn't teach me those things, and I can't teach that to my boys. I mean, I could, but they need their fathers, and that's just some real shit. Like,
what do you think most people don't understand about what it's like to be you, to live your life?
I don't know. I'm pretty simple. Like, I go to work, I take care of my kids, and I'm boring. I don't even go out. Like, these past few weeks, like before this happened, I was in a bad relationship for 8 years. So coming out of that, I was coming into my soft girl era. Like, I was going out more. I was doing more stuff. Like, I was in the house all the time when I was in that relationship. I never got out to enjoy times with my sister, make friends, like try new foods, nothing. Like, I was just in the house. So to experience that in my 30s was amazing to me. Like, dang, I could smile, I could go out, I could like dress up how I want, I could look good, like, and I don't have to have nobody in my ear telling me I can't do this or do that. Like, no, I was happy. But this happened with my brother. I just went back in my shell.
I feel like to lose a family member is not something that is an experience that a lot of people have, especially in the way that you've lost yours. How do you deal with that? How do you emotionally, mentally, like, what is that for you to live in and kind of just deal with?
I got a sister on my father's side, and my niece been staying with me. They've been keeping me in positive thoughts. I have my mom come over from time to time. And I need help with my anger. I really do. And that's why I've been staying staying inside a lot, because it seems like every time I go outside, I put my hands on somebody, and I don't need to do that. It's not gonna make me heal. It's not gonna make me happy. It's gonna make me madder and want to do it again. So I do need help. I need anger management, counseling, therapy, whatever I could do. And I know that I need help. I'm not gonna front fake like I don't. I do. I get mad. My kids are seeing me angry. My daughter, like, they don't deserve that.
Can you tell me when that anger comes over to you, I think when people, because no one really knows what other people are going through. I feel like that's the constant that I kind of come across with everybody that I come across, is that nobody has any idea what anybody else is going through. So they run into you and you don't seem like you're in a good mood, or you seem like you're angry. Like, if they could have a vision into your heart or your mind or your soul at that moment, what does the anger feel like? What are the thoughts that are going through your head? Like, what is that's kind of embodying you at that moment?
I want to punch somebody, or I don't want to see nobody dead or nothing, but I do want to hurt them. Like, I be angry. And I gained a lot of weight, so I feel like I hit too hard. And I don't underestimate nobody. I know what I'm capable of. I know how mad I could get, and I know my strength. Like, I be scared to hit my kids sometimes, like, and they don't get whoopings. I yell a lot, but it take a lot for them. Now it don't take a lot for me to want to hit them. Like, before this happened with my brother, it took me a lot for me to want to hit my babies. Like, I don't want to hit y'all, but y'all better go pick that shit up, or I'm gonna hit y'all. But now it's just be like, they do one thing, I just want to raise my hand. I need help.
Was that something that happened, that those feelings, did that change happen immediately after you lost your brother? Or, yeah.
And I got real bad anxiety. I take medicine for it. So, and I just moved back from Auburn, so I had to switch my doctors and stuff like that. So I don't get my medication until the 1st of this month. So I gotta, like, it's hard for me to deal with it.
I'm kind of I always want to be respectful of what people are bringing to the table, and I don't want to re-traumatize anyone or traumatize anyone. I know that the specifics that I heard you speak of and that Rashawn had spoken about seemed like losing someone is awful. The way you lost someone was especially unimaginable. I think that absolutely, like, anger is probably one of the many things that are going through your body and mind at this point, because I can't imagine going through that and then living afterwards. And I don't know, like, the fact that you're still able to take care of your family and go to work and walk outside, like, that seems intense. What do you think that people, from your perspective, don't understand, who haven't lost somebody, who are not in positions where they have ever lost someone, or they have to worry about losing someone, especially the gun violence? What would you want them to know from you?
Just don't play with the dead. That's a trigger for anybody, though. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people could agree with me. That's one of the things you just don't do. You don't know who know who. And your family could be a target just because you know what I mean, you out here violating. You don't know who fell or how close somebody was with they. person. Like,
Were you and your brother pretty close?
he was living with me. I mean, I feel like we was close. He opened up to me, told me who his girlfriend was. I was so happy. I was so happy. So happy. And I try to keep him out of trouble. Like, I pick up doubles. Yeah, watch the kids. I'll give you some money when I get paid. Get you some weed to stay in the house. Like, I try to keep him out there. I try to keep him out that. Because all the older ones did it for him already. We already gangbang. We already did the shit that you trying to do. Like, you gotta learn from us. If you can't learn from my other brother that's in jail, I don't know. You a lost soul then. Because nobody want to be in jail. I don't. And I did bids before. And I don't like it. And I ain't ever trying to go back. And that's why I need help. And I'm going to keep saying it until I get the help. I need the help.
How old is your brother?
He was 15.
What was his name?
Shynirra Thomas.
I have like questions, but I don't even know how to word the questions. I would say, to be in your head, what do you think about before you close your eyes at night? What do you think about when you wake up in the morning? What do you, throughout the day, what is going through your mind?
Well, it's hard for me to go to sleep at night because that's all I could picture is my sister coming out the hospital crying. That's the worst image ever. I can't get it out of my head sometimes. I kind of think the worst thing is my mom wasn't there. She didn't know. She didn't know until like 5, maybe 6 o'clock. She was at a doctor's appointment. And hearing her cry, that made me angry too.
What do you want at this point? If you could ask for anything, what would you want?
I want him to apologize to my mom and to me because I begged him not to shoot him. And he did it anyway. I would love that from my mother.
You're talking about the individual who killed your brother?
When she ready.
And that would make a difference for you?
For me, yeah. I don't know for my mom, but for me. And I don't want it to just be like, let me just get it done and over with. No, I want it to be genuine because I begged you not to shoot my brother. And you did it anyway.
Did your family or did you know that person at all beforehand?
I'm 32. I've been out the streets. I don't know these little people that come after me. I'm not interested in that. So no, I didn't know. I don't even know his family. Sully got in touch with his family, but I'm just like, I don't even want to know it. I don't want it. I don't want to know the name right now. I'm not ready. Because the type of that anger that I got, I will go look for these people. So I just rather not.
Do you have things that you want to say, that you want them to know, or is that not where you're at this point?
I just want to know why. Why you couldn't just fight my brother and just walk away. You ain't have to shoot him. It wasn't that serious. It was a little scuffle. I don't, like, I just want to know why. What was going through his mind when he pulled that trigger. I want to know, like, was it fear? Like, I don't, that's the only thing I could think of. Because my brother ain't had no weapon on him, no pocket knife, nothing. We come from a long line of fighters. We know how to fight. We really don't need weapons. So it's like, I don't know how he was raised. Maybe he needed it. I don't think he needed it. It was y'all teenagers. Why do you feel, I mean, like, I don't understand. Why would you even come to the pool with a gun? It's supposed to be a safe place for these kids. Not only the kids, the parents too. Now I don't even want to ever go back to a pool. My daughter ain't been outside in like 3 days.
Was she there when that happened?
She wasn't there. My two sons was. She was supposed to come, but she said her head was hurting, so she didn't come. But I want to say, like, 8 of his nieces and nephews was there. Probably not 8. I think it was just like mother's 3, my 2, Promise and Mama's. Like 7 of them there.
Of your family members?
Of his nieces and nephews. And then it was just me, my sister, my brother that's in the Army, and I think that was the only siblings that was actually there on the scene. And then my other brother ended up coming up there. And then my older sister, she was coming from her house. She lived in Auburn. And then my other brother was coming back from a funeral. Like, he was out of town as baby mother, mom, friend funeral. So I don't know how he felt. Like, I just left the funeral to come to my brother's funeral or come home to some bad news. Like, I just wish, because it was a brawl the day before it happened. Remember, we was up there. My mom, Fat. My other sister, she was up there. We was just all up there the day before, but we left before the brawl happened. It was like a big old brawl with mad teenagers happening. But it didn't click in my mind, like, damn, let's go to a different pool. Like, we just ended up going to that pool.
So you think that was a result of the previous fight that happened there?
I'm not sure. I'm not even 100% sure about that, but I know it was a brawl before that, the day before. And I don't know my little brother's friends. I only knew like 2 of them because they came to my house. I allowed them to come to my house all the time, so I didn't know the other friends or if they had real beef out here, because I don't know, I be at work. I ain't paying attention to none of this. Like, I'm not interested in that no more. So I don't know.
What was your little brother into? What did he like to do?
He used to rap. Pretty decent rapper. I don't even know if he wanted plays. Oh, well, he did play sports. He played for Cleary.
Mm-hmm.
Cleary, his jersey number was 22. They had brought it to us, and I want to get it framed for my mom. I think that was like the only sport was football. Not basketball, it's football.
What do you What do you want to say to the kids out there, like around his age, that are running around, fighting with each other, carrying guns? Like, what do you want them to know from like a big sister perspective?
I want to see I graduate. I want to be the one in the crowd yelling like, "Yeah, that's my little brother friend." They walking the stage like, I want to see y'all kids. Like, I want y'all to have a better life. Like, I don't understand if y'all don't understand, but this shit is not right. Babies killing babies. Like, y'all gotta get it together. And if y'all got a mentor out there that's helping y'all need to take heed to that. Because clearly, it's a lot that they can provide for you as far as like information, getting you into programs that you need. I just gotta pay attention and stop trying to follow everything. Stop trying to follow every trend. Stop dissing the dad. Stop starting trouble. Like, I be careful. Because one day y'all gonna have kids and the stuff that y'all did, it might not even come back to you. It can hit your kid, somebody you love.
If you could speak to the leaders of Syracuse, or the community leaders, or the mayor of Syracuse, what would you say to them?
Definitely shout out to Hassan Bloodworth. I don't know if y'all know him, but thank y'all for what y'all doing. For real, because somebody that like me that's actually wanting help need people like y'all. I know I need somebody. I wish I could have had that when I was younger. I didn't though. It's a blessing.
When you were talking to the kids the other day, what were you thinking? What did you want them to know?
I just wanted them to know, like, this could happen to you. It could happen to any of us. I mean, I don't wish it was I don't wish it was my brother, but I don't wish it was no other kid either. Like, but it could have happened to a little 3-year-old. It was babies out there. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Like, stop carrying guns, the gang beef, y'all bros and cousins and all that shit. Like, y'all gotta stop that. That shit is so played out, overrated. We 32. Ain't no reason for me to be out there talking about gang banging this, that. Grown ass woman with kids. What I look like? My daughter, 11 years old, watching me. Same thing I'm telling them. It's the same stuff that I was telling them out there. I don't want that for my daughter. And I don't want her to be with no gangbanger neither. So that's not what I want for her. I feel like my daughter looking up to this type of shit. Like, all the men that's coming in my life, all the men around her. Like, my daughter pay attention to that. My daughter ain't been outside in 3 days. And I keep asking her, like, what's going on? What's wrong? I miss my uncle. And I can't, like, what can I say to that? Like, it could be their sister with their niece.
I feel like when you say that you don't want to know who the family is, that's a strength I think that other people wouldn't have. And that's knowing yourself more than other people allow themselves to know themselves. Yeah, I have no idea how you live in a world where you find that information out. So,
And trust me, I was digging. I was trying to find him. But I'm glad I walked and got in touch with him because he gave me a different perspective. And I just still, even with that being told to me and like me telling him I don't want to know, deep down inside, I really do. Because I really want to hurt them. I really want to beat his mother up. Like, that's what I want to do. But I just don't, I know I'm going to go to jail. Because I'm not going to let go of her. So I prefer not to know. He trying to do something with my mom and their family and stuff like that, but I don't think my mom ready for that right now. But I told him I'll let him, I'm gonna have her. Well, that's probably what he's doing right now, probably talking to her, because I don't think my mom ready for that.
yeah, I feel like I've known Rashawn for many years now, and I feel like he brings something that I've never met in anyone else, and the ability to connect people who are in immense amounts of pain and anger and create a connection, if you will, and a peace that comes from that. But that's a rare quality.
Mm-hmm. And we need people like him out there pushing this type of stuff. Because there's a lot of people that will listen, but it'll go out this ear too.
Yeah.
Like, I could have just, like, willed him in, like, give me their name. Like, what's the name? Go look for him. I want all the smoke. But I chose not to do that. Because I know me. I know what I'm capable of. I don't want to do that. My kids need me. Ain't nobody going to raise my kids how I raise my kids. Or love them how I love them. So I need to be home for them.
I'm very careful about what I speak on and what I have experienced and not experienced, because I want to be aware and respectful of speaking on things that I have no earthly concept of. I know that you were physically there and that you had stepped in front of your brother. I don't think that there are very many people who have even lost people who have had that experience, to be in the presence in that moment.
I'd rather him shoot me than shoot him. I live my life already. And I know I got good people that will raise my children. I feel like he had a lot of potential. And he still had room to grow. I don't know. I just wish it was me and him. I wish it was nobody at all, but if I had to take that bullet, I would have.
I feel like that would be traumatizing for you, just to be thinking of that over and over. Were you afraid? Were you?
No. I just didn't want him to pull the trigger. I'm more of a person where if I can, what's the word I'm looking for? If I could diffuse what's going on, I try to do that. And that's what I try to do.
I think that was incredibly brave of you. Truly unimaginable. Like, a lot of the questions I ask come from trying to kind of understand or have some understanding of where somebody's coming from, but it's so far from the imagination, or just to understand like that is something awful that I can't imagine. I do think that the fact that you're saying you want help, I think that's absolutely necessary. And I think that anyone who watches this podcast, we can like leave information below to get in touch with you, because I think that would be, I would hope that there are services out there who can help you with that. I think that you having to live with that in your being alone is not healthy or constructive or right. I think that you deserve better than that.
I can't eat. I eat all day. I'm hungry. And I hate feeling like that, because I don't like being skinny. So, and my brother know that. So I'm gonna try to eat something when I could leave here, but I didn't eat nothing. And what time is it?
It's like 5-ish. Do you, what does your shirt say?
My little brother say Forever 15, with the forever sign. And then on the back it say, if I could get my miracle on, I'd bring my brother back in a physical form.
What do you want the world to know?
Be kind. You never know what somebody going through. People tend to hide it with a smile or a laughter or a joke, but deep down they don't think it's funny. People living under a mask, and I did that for years. Definitely be kind to your peers. They could be going through anything, you just never know. And I try to be, still while all this going on, I still try to be nice. It's hard for me though. It is. I don't like coming outside like that no more. I know if I see something or hear something, I want smoke. I want war. So, like, Freak Meet was yesterday. I was supposed to go. And I'm like, I can't go.
What is that?
It's a some worldwide national thing that they used to do back in the 90s, where they have a big old party and everybody dress like how they would dress in the 90s. They call it Freak Meet. I was supposed to go. I was so excited to go. I ordered everything, and I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I know something. I just felt like something gonna happen. I'm gonna see somebody I don't like, or something might just make me mad. Like, I want to fight, and I ain't want to ruin it for people.
I feel like there are like multiple different worlds in Syracuse that just don't ever. They connect, and they're all separated though. And I think that I traveled to Lebanon a while back in like 2019, and people were like, "Oh, like culturally, like what was it like?" And I thought that was a time when I was with Rashawn doing a lot of the shoots on the north side and the south side, or the west side and the south side. I said, I think that culturally, there's more of a divide in Syracuse than there is in a different country in some ways. For the people watching this who have no earthly idea of what is happening out there, they may read about it in the newspaper, or they come across it on Syracuse.com or on the news. I feel like there's an entire world that if you don't understand that world, then you don't understand the pieces of that world that you hear about in the news here, and here.
Right.
What are they not seeing? What are they not understanding? What is going on that you see every day, you hear about every day, you are aware of, that the rest of people who are not inside that universe have no idea about?
For one, the economy itself. Like, people don't understand this. It's getting real. It's a touchy topic for me because I be into stuff like that, like politics and stuff like that. People think because Nene was from such, she don't know. Yes, I do. Y'all need to get to know me. Definitely the economy. People don't pay attention to that. I haven't lately. Well, with this past month, I haven't been tapped in with the news and what's going on. Like, I didn't even know, what is it, Texas or some parts of Texas was flooded. I didn't even know that because I wasn't paying attention. I'm usually up on that type of stuff, but definitely a lot of these people need to wake up and open that third eye because it's definitely getting real. Yeah.
Do you who do you know who was the person who was with you the other day who was talking about a lot of things? I thought, I'm glad I captured on camera, because she went into, some of the history, and then she had things to say about like
My aunt Joy. Yeah. I should have brought her with me.
She seems lively.
Yeah, she wanted to be like an activist too, like, cause she lost a brother too to gun violence too, so that's kind of why she kind of jumped in it like that and give some advice. I love her. She always there for me when I need her. Babysit the kids while I go to work. She definitely a good spirit. We need more people like her too, cause she been through a lot, and she could give good advice.
How did she react when this all happened?
She didn't even know what to say to me. Like, 'cause she been around me my whole life, so it's like, what can I say to my niece? Like, she just lost her brother. All she could do was really hold me. Like, but she know the pain too. So, we had our little talks after though, like, whatever. She been in my ear and keeping me out of trouble too.
How's your mom doing?
She cry a lot. I think it's gonna take her a long time to heal from this. She might like act like she alright, but I know my mother, she not. She never experienced this, and she had a rough life, just period. Like, so, she lost her only brother. He got found in the back of the mall a few years ago. She lost her mother, lost her father, so it's just really her. So to lose her son is just like, damn. Another smack in the face. Like, she never had a chance really like that. So I'm trying to do whatever I could to help her get back on her feet, get her apartment. I feel like that was another reason why my brothers kind of went to the streets when they got older, because both of my little brothers was the one in jail, and then I got another one that looked like me. They would stay on my one sister. And I feel like my mom should have had an apartment for them so they can call it home. But I feel like it's never too late. I don't blame my mom. She's been through a lot that I don't even know about, so I can't judge her. And I did for a long time. And the type of person I am, I hold grudges. So I would never tell her that, but I was mad at her for a long time because I just felt like the first, I want to say 5 had it, we was decent, like, but the last 4 was, well, the last 3 was just like, they grown, they live with their sister, I'm gonna just go do whatever I want. Like, that's how I felt. But she grown. We can't stop her from doing what she want to do. I don't blame her, though. Because we all go through stuff. And I just pray for her, though, most of the time. I love my mom. We only get one mom. I don't put nobody above her. I'm just glad she getting herself together now. Because she still got 2 more that need her. You know, everybody else above that 2 grown. We got our own. We good. It's just them 2. Like, they need their own personal space where they could go home to. And they don't got to worry about, let me go to Nine house tonight. Let me go to Mother's house tonight. Or let me go to Reese's house tonight. No. Let's go to Mommy's house tonight. So we working on that now.
How hard is it for like young kids out there right now? Like, what does it look like for them?
Rough. Because none of these parents is in their kids' business. I'm going to be in my kids' business, whether they like it or not. I don't care. You be mad, whatever, do whatever you want, but I'm going to be in that business. I'm going to be in their rooms. I'm going to be checking stuff. And a lot of these parents need to do that.
It's funny, I had interviewed Rashawn's, one of his family members' wives. That gentleman had passed. Did you know Daquan Sullivan at all? And
I don't know him like that, but I heard him.
her name was...
I heard all good things about him, too.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Mm-hmm. But Sade said the same thing. She very passionately spoke about like people minding their kids, being in their kids' lives, because she said that day will come when you have to answer the door to a knock that you don't want to have. Yeah. And she's like, it's too late at that point. So.
Right. It's either you want to get a knock for somebody killed your baby or your baby killed somebody. And that's not fair. And these parents gotta check, they gotta be on them, especially these teenage boys. It's so easy for these grown-ass men out here to just pass them a gun, thinking they the shooter of their group. Like, no, that's not how you mentor these little teenage boys. That's not okay.
Well, what would your message be for those gentlemen who do that?
It's not real. It's not standing 10. That's just dark energy. Like, y'all just, it's just crazy how y'all just think that's okay. It's not. I don't respect you for that. And I don't stand behind that.
Sorry, can you just push the microphone a little bit?
Because these men gotta think about it like, damn, I don't want this man passing my kid no gun, but I'm gonna pass this little nigga a gun. And you gotta make it make sense. It's not fair. Like, you gotta be against this shit or you gonna die being with it. It's the streets. And I get it, but we need to be raising these boys going to the NFL or getting drafted. Like, why we gotta put a gun in their hand?
Are there a lot of guns out there? I mean, I think that's a question.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
If you could do 3 things, what 3 things would you do if like you had the power to do anything and they said, listen, tomorrow you can 3 wishes come true? What would the 3 things be that you would do to reduce the violence?
I thought you were going to ask me something else. But I was about to say that one wish is to bring my brother back. But to stop the violence, definitely take away all guns. All guns off the streets. My third wish is to have more guidance for the young men out here. 'Cause they definitely need it. Ain't nobody excluded. Like, my brothers need it. Other people, brothers need it. I need it. Like, and the third, get more programs for these young men to keep them out of the gangs. Like, literally, these little teenagers is a product of their own environment, and they fall right in it. We gotta get them out of it, away from it. Like, my son go to practice every day at 5 o'clock. And if I gotta go looking for him, oh, he in trouble. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna have them in all sports. I don't care what it is, karate, boxing. That's another thing that I want to do. Like, I want to put myself in boxing. So when I do get mad, I could go right to the gym, just let some steam off. I think that'll help me with a little bit of anger management. But yeah, I want to see what I could do. I might could go far. You never know.
I remember I heard you talking the other day about back in your day with the throwing hands, that you were good with it.
Yeah, I used to fight a lot, but that's because people used to bully me, and that's another thing too. A lot of these parents need to be checking these females too, the little teenagers, not just all about the men, because the little girls be having mace and knives, and they probably pick up a gun too. If they, if they don't got no conscience, they gonna do that too, try and be down. It's not what it is. Like, it's not okay. A lot of these females, the mothers need to be checking them too. Because they be playing both sides and setting people up and all of that. Like, come on. Like, I never had to do that when I was younger. We literally fought. Like, I could fight somebody today and we'd be friends tomorrow. Like, you just know not to play with me no more. You're not a bully. I don't like bullies. And I'm not going to portray myself as a bully neither, because I'm not. I only react when I need to. And if I don't need to react, why? Why do I got to give you that much space in my head?
I thought when Rashawn had called me and said, "Hey, this is happening. I want you to be there for it." If it was anyone else, I would have questioned the scenario going down that he explained. But to watch his sister show up, and then watch you show up and have you come with the energy and the love that you came with, and kind of taking the responsibility and saying what you said and explaining it, like, that's a rare thing. That's a rare thing.
Yeah, because I'm not an aggressive person. Like, I might got a resting bitch face, but I'm not aggressive. I'm not aggressive at all. I'm really loving, and I care. I love hard. For anybody that's like under my wing, like I love them extra harder than I need to sometimes. But I'm not aggressive. So this situation made me a little aggressive though. It did. I can honestly say that, because I was angry when I fought her. I was really mad because I didn't know if she knew that her son was doing all that. I didn't know. And if the shoe was on the other foot, I respect it, because I don't want none of my brothers or my sons growing up disrespecting their dad and thinking that shit okay. I still gotta go to work. I still gotta be outside. I don't know, like, well, these people that you disrespecting, they might know me. And they might want to hurt me, and I'm going to have to defend myself. I ain't going to let nobody just do me like that. But I'm like, I just got to be careful about what y'all doing out here.
I'd asked Rashawn, I said, I feel like that's a young person thing to have no concept of like you're saying some stuff and you don't understand how deep that's going to cut and the consequences that could come on you or your loved ones, because it's not even like an action where they go out and they retaliate. They're doing something that just is going to possibly necessitate a reaction that's just as violent for just saying words, which is crazy.
Right.
It's like,
and when I seen that video, I seen red. Like, I don't know who this boy family is, but I'm about to find out. I found out, too. It didn't take me long.
yeah.
So people just got to be mindful of, like, what kind of message you putting out. Because you don't know how people react off of that. I just lost my brother. Why would you do that?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of times these are the stories you're not going to see in the news, and if you did see them, you wouldn't hear about the moments that came after and these situations with Rashawn and your thoughts and your feelings. But yeah, I can't imagine seeing a video. I think anybody who lost somebody and then saw somebody making fun of that person would have a reaction that would be very, very powerful.
Mm-hmm. And your mom's still alive. My brother is gone. I'm never gonna be able to even hug my brother no more or talk to him. All I got is memories. So it's like, damn, bro, why you don't know what's going through my mind right now. I could have choked your mom out or whatever, like, and been in jail. Cause your mom dead now, right with my brother. Cause you being funny. Like, so it's just like people just gotta be mindful of what message y'all putting out, and dig before y'all put that message out. Y'all need to know who family y'all talking about too, or who family y'all hurting by saying these things. Like, I took that very personal. Very personal. It was fresh. It was very fresh. Like, dropped this song the day after, and then like a couple of days later he did the video. And we was asked, well, I didn't personally ask him because I wasn't trying to talk to nobody. I wanted war. I wanted to physically put my hands on whoever. I wanted him to feel how I felt in that moment. Like, you disrespected my brother, I'm gonna beat your mama. Or your sister up, or whoever I get to first. That's just how I felt. So he definitely sent the message to me, and it touched me, but I felt like I had to send one back. And I kind of feel, I do feel bad. I'm not going to say I kind of feel bad. I feel bad because she didn't know that her son was doing all that. People there was reaching out to him like, reaching out to the little boy brother like, yo, take that down. Like, take that, they family gotta see that, take that down. And it was constantly telling them that. They didn't let me see the video because they knew how I was gonna see it, and somebody just so happened to send it to me, and I synced it for the first time. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to make him feel this. There's some pain behind this. I don't even know why you playing with me like that, little bro. Like, I don't even know you. And this shit could get real. Like, it could have got real. It could have got real. Like, they could have put me in jail, press charges, anything. Like, and I'd have just been sitting there because of my anger. And because of what you doing. That's making me mad. So I had to apologize. And I'm woman enough to do that. I'm not an aggressive person. I'm a loving person. So if I had a chance to redo it, I'll talk to her. Like, I'd show her what her son was doing. Like, this is what your son doing. He violating. That wasn't the case in the moment, though. I wanted him to hurt like me.
I have a two-part question. One was, when you came upon her, right before you fought her, what were you feeling and what was going through your mind?
I just wanted to drag her. That's it. No words. I didn't even want to ask her what I asked her. I asked her, who your son? What's your son name? And I wanted her to tell me. And she said her son's name, and I just dragged her down. I'm not saying it like it was okay because it wasn't okay.
But
It
it
was
was just
just,
rage though.
yeah, definitely rage. And I didn't think before I reacted. Because if I could have talked it to her about or showed her what her son was doing, I could have did that. And I would have did that. But the way the video was presented to me, I just seen red. And my mom was crying already the night before. I didn't get no sleep. So I was just already up, angry, running off fumes, literally. And I was mad.
When you saw it, was it just rage or was there emotion? Were there tears? Like what?
All of it. I was crying, I was angry, I was mad. And I wanted smoke. I wanted him and his family to feel how my family felt just off the diss song. You ain't even the motherfucker that killed my brother. You just somebody following the trend. But the following the trend made me put my hands on your mother, and now you gotta deal with the consequences from your uncle. Because you know better. Mm. You wasn't raised like that. So that was the outcome.
When you pulled up the other day when I was there and you were having a conversation with her, what was the first thoughts when you pulled up and when you saw her? What were those emotions?
It made me realize what I could really do with my anger. Because it could have been worse if I had like a weapon or anything on me. Just seeing what my hands could do alone was scary to see. And I don't want to do that to nobody else. I'd rather, like I said, go punch a bag, get in the gym, let my anger out like that. But my first sight of her is just like, damn, like this is what I really could do. I don't need to be doing that.
I feel like there were like immediate tears, so I felt like there was something going through you.
Yeah. I was hurt that I had to do that to somebody. I don't ever want nobody to have to do that. Because somebody dissing the dead. It's wrong.
What do you want for your daughter in this life?
I want a beautiful life for her. I want her to have everything I never had. And I tried my best. I'm a single mom. With her, it's kind of easier to raise her because I'm a female, for one. But financially, it'd be hard sometimes because her father don't be having it like that. But I will say he get her, and I appreciate that because most men don't want to be nothing to do with their kid. So, I love that for my daughter. And she love her dad. I can't take that away from her. Even if I was angry at him, come get your daughter, nigga. Come get your daughter and just go on. But she love her dad, and I wouldn't do that. I will never take that away from her. She'll look at me like I got 5 heads. Like, girl, what is you doing? It's my dad. I think she'd choose him over me any day.
What's your daughter's name?
Shynirra Thomas.
You know when you hear something and like it's so bad that you're like, oh, I don't want to know that from somebody, or I wouldn't want to imagine that. Like I feel like your situation was really awful, and I am sorry in a way that without being able to understand the magnitude of it, I am so sorry that you've gone through that. I guess I would ask, is there anything else that you want to say today that you'd want to put out there?
First, be kind, because you never know what somebody's going through. Be mindful of the message that you're trying to send to somebody, because you never know how they might react. I believe in karma. It come back tenfold, so be mindful of what you do to people too. So, I want to thank Sully for putting this together, because without him, I probably would have been a lost soul out here too. just not caring. I want to thank him for what he doing for me and my mother, for my family, just period. He didn't have to do it. He gave me grace. Well, actually, his sister gave me grace. So I want to thank her too. And I definitely want to apologize again. I'm glad that this kind of could bring us together and spread awareness to these young people. Just don't throw your life away like that. Trying to be down or follow the trend, because it's not like funny. It's not a joke, and people really is hurt out here. You just gotta be careful. I know it's gonna take me some time to heal from this, but I'm gonna get help. Definitely get help. And I want to be a testimony for people that's in my situation or something similar. I want to come out to events. I want to talk to children. I want to get in these young girls' head. I done did jail time. I did all that. It's not what y'all want to do with y'all life. Like, I'm a felon. So it's hard for me to get in. And now it's not hard for me to get in this field because I got my disposition and stuff. But that's a process you got to go through. Like, once you in the system, you in the system. And it's hard to get your background cleared for you to move forward. That's hard. Like, I did it already. So if y'all got, like, events coming up and need somebody to talk to the kids, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to get help. I need it. So if y'all not woman enough to see that sometimes you could be the problem, then y'all need to reevaluate your thinking process, because it's not easy being a woman that's going through something like this and still gotta get up and be a mom and be a sister and be a friend. Like, it's hard. So that's my message.
So you want to take boxing classes, huh?
Mm-hmm. I do. I think I can get somewhere with it.
Is that a dangerous thing? You think you can keep the hands for the right places at that point? Because
I think so, because once I start getting in boxing matches and winning money, I'm moving my mom up out of here. I'm taking my family. We gone. We ain't staying here.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of a sport called Muay Thai, or a martial art called Muay Thai?
I think martial arts,
Yeah.
not Muay Thai though. What is it, like karate?
It's more boxing, but with like elbows, knees, feet.
Kickboxing or something like that. Well, yeah, it's a name for it, what you just said,
Muay
right?
Thai, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll tell you, I'll make you a deal. I have a friend that runs a school like that on the north side. He's a really nice guy. He's not like a tough guy. He's just he's kind of like a Buddhist, but he knows how to fight and teach fighting. I'll get you a class there. We'll cover it. You let me know how that goes for you. And if it goes well, we can talk. But if you Muay Thai somebody in the street, I'm not gonna be happy. Okay, I'm gonna be like, this podcast. She promised she wouldn't do that.
I promise I'm not gonna do that.
Okay,
I'm not. Well, y'all get me to help with the anger. Well, Sully is, so I'll be able to manage that. But I'm gonna be in the class so much that I ain't gonna have time to be out here.
I will take that in faith. So after we're done, it's called the SO8 Muay Thai. It's on the north side. We'll set you up with that. But listen, thank you for coming today. And maybe in a year, 2 years, whenever you want, I'd love to catch up with you again on here and let people know how you're doing. You know.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.